Hi Aquarius, welcome to your mid-July 2022 general love reading. This is your girl, Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Aquarius. This will not resonate with every Aquarius that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message may be for you. So please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. And if this reading is not for you at all, Aquarius, I highly suggest checking out your other signs and different placements. Hi, cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in Aquarius. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Aquarius and cross watchers that energy is fluid. This simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. Alright Aquarius, let's get this started. I'll be using my sound bowl to clear and set the energy, so if you are listening to this using headphones or the volume's kind of loud right now, I do suggest turning it down a little bit just for this part because I don't want your ears to hurt. So let's get this started. Alright, so let's see what's happening in love and romance for my Aquarians. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anyone dealing with an Aquarius from now till the end of July. What is the energy surrounding Aquarius at this time? What does Aquarius need to know about their love life? Ooh, Aquarius. I love seeing this for you guys. True love here is coming through for you. And it says this love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. Wow. All right. So these are for my Aquarians that definitely have someone in mind, someone in their heart that they're thinking about in this moment, that they know this reading's already about. For some reason, I'm seeing the letter D, as in Derek, as in, Danielle. First, middle, last initial can mean something to someone. Does not have to be the case. But yeah, I just feel this very strong connection between you and someone else that will always be there, that will never fade, that will never go away, that is truly someone that right now in this moment is in love with you, Aquarius. They don't doubt their feelings for you. They know exactly how they feel about you. But do you know it? I wonder. Have they told you this yet? Are they in the process or in the moment right now falling in love with you every day they spend with you, every time you guys have that phone call, whatever you guys do that just is making this a lot more deeper than what they even were prepared for. I kind of am picking up on already. I just saw like a black v-neck shirt. I know that's super specific. Maybe someone's wearing that right now, or the last time you saw this person, someone was wearing maybe just a v-neck shirt in general. But that's coming through very, very strongly. But this is true love here that is existing between you and someone else, or someone may feel, Aquarius, that you're their true love. With whatever you guys have been going through, whatever you have gone through, they feel this is something that would test all the trials, all the obstacles. Wow. All right. Let's see what else is there to this. Coming out with a bang, Aquarius, with this energy. Maybe you're realizing that you're in love with someone, Aquarius. Tell me more about this energy that surrounds Aquarius at this time. Retreat. Okay, it says it's time to disconnect from the world. Now, with the retreat card, some people may be like, oh my God, does this mean run away? No, there's cards in here that are like, pay attention to the red flags, separation, deceit, whatever, right? But with retreat, I feel something differently. First of all, these two are looking like they're wearing wedding attire. Someone's in a wedding dress, someone's in a tuxedo here. And it looks like that. I feel that, Aquarius, you guys are about to or have been spending a lot of quality time together. Just have been getting to know one another, have been really starting to understand each other inside and out, what you love to do, what your passions are, what your goals are, the things you don't like, the things that, I don't know, you guys are just getting to know each other at a very deep soul level right now. That has really started someone to want to go in the direction of being committed to you. Um, if you guys are already in a commitment with one another, it's getting to another level. Someone has been thinking about what it would be like to marry you one day. Daydream about that, fantasize about you two being together, moving in with one another, maybe a conversation that's about to be had or has recently been spoken between one another. But someone is in the process or has been realizing that they're falling in love with you, Aquarius, and they want more time with you. They want to, I don't know, it almost feels like they either want to invite you to like a little weekend getaway where you two can have like an Airbnb, a hotel room, whether that's like somewhere nearby, a couple hours away, or even on a vacation somewhere. They want to spend more time with you at their home. Netflix and chilling type of vibes I'm getting here. They just want more quality time with you, Aquarius. If you guys met through like a friendship type of situation where you met through a group of friends, you met going out, you met at a party, a bar where it was a social setting, and it's been that type of way since, like they definitely want to start thinking of how they could spend more one-on-one time with you. Maybe someone lives with roommates and they're trying to kind of, get away from or move out of the situation they're in with roommates. Again, maybe thinking of getting a place closer to you or moving in with you. But this is true love between the two of you, and I think that they have something to reveal to you guys that they want to reveal in private, that they want it to be in a moment where you two aren't distracted, where there's, I don't know, like a nice dinner, or they want to cook you dinner, but they have something to reveal here. And I think they're going to say those first 3 words that someone's been waiting to hear or someone has been afraid to say. I feel like for some of you, they're going to tell you that they love you or they're in love with you. They've fallen in love with you. Someone could live by a park, or maybe by like a hiking trail that you guys go on or are about to go to have this conversation. Let's see. I'm excited for you guys. This is beautiful. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Ooh, the Hierophant. Yes. Taurus energy, Capricorn energy for me as a reader. Let me just get all the cards out first before I start talking about them. But I already got all the feelings and the vibes from this, Aquarius. Yeah. Makes sense. This is someone's been holding back for a long time. They just didn't know if you were ready, if they were ready, if this was something that you guys would be open to, would want to talk about. But they're going for it. They're coming over their fears or their worries about what could happen if you were to reject them. They know that if they don't act, then they already lose the whole opportunity. They lose the chance of having you all to themselves, Aquarius. All right, so bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups, Pisces energy. So you could be dealing with the Pisces. You could have Pisces in your chart. It could be Aquarius, Pisces, cuspers. Does not have to be the case. But yeah, I really do feel that this person from the start has had an open heart with you, or has been slowly opening their heart to you. May have been a little bit shy at first, a little bit reserved, but they have a very romantic, dreamy energy. There's something very like mysterious you find about them, Aquarius, that, from the moment you met, there was some sort of heart chakra activation or heart chakra pull to one another. And I feel that this person is very, romantic. They are the type to kind of send you like good morning texts or good night texts if you're not spending that time together. They have been the first to make a move on you, the first to get your number, Instagram handle, Facebook, whatever. I feel like this person, for some of you, very few of you, because now that we have cell phones, it's not so popular, but I'm even seeing like handwritten notes that someone's left you, or letters even for others of you that could resonate. But this person, again, like from the moment they've met you, they've developed feelings as time has gone on, fallen more and more in love with you. And now I feel, Aquarius, that they're ready to move forward in this. And I feel that they're putting their heart out there from now till the end of July to really see where you're at. But although their heart is all in this, their mind has been, a little bit conflicted. Thinking, am I falling too fast too soon? Am I, kind of crazy thinking that this is already our time to move things forward? Like, I don't know, for some of you, I'm seeing balloons for some reason. Again, you could have met at a party, a birthday party particularly, maybe around your birthday. You guys met like in Aquarius season, end of January, early February type of time. But ever since then, it's like they have had this idea of wanting to be with you, wanting to be around you, being so drawn to you. And they're very charming. They're very charming, even if they are a little shy. They know how to, kind of stimulate a curiosity within you, Aquarius. But yeah, they're definitely moving forward here. And I feel, although their mind has been definitely trying to make them play safe, calm, and cool, like their heart is really what's propelling them forward towards making a big opportunity here for the two of you. They know you're the one. They really do. There's not any doubt in their mind about who you are in their life and exactly where they see themselves being with you. And maybe someone even has like a cursive tattoo, or writes, their signature is very pretty, or writes in cursive, as rare as that is nowadays. I'm just seeing like cursive writing. Let's go ahead and get into this. At the center of this is the Hierophant. So Taurus energy, Capricorn energy, energy of devotion, energy of commitment, energy of wanting to be devoted to someone completely and fully, having faith in this. There's someone who's around them who is encouraging them to make this move towards you, Aquarius. Could be a parent, it could be a friend, a best friend I'm even hearing, that really sees you guys being together and who is trying to be this person's like yes person or go for it person, cheerleader type of person, because they really do think you guys are an amazing match. Someone could teach, it could be a teacher, it could be a light worker, a social worker I'm getting, maybe even is in the spiritual business as a preacher, as a, someone that has a lot of experience and wisdom who makes that out of their business to help others learn their own spiritual paths. Maybe even this is more on a personal level, Aquarius, that you really have made them believe in so much. I wonder if you guys have had those deep spiritual conversations about your spiritual philosophies, how you see the world, and it's kind of inspired them to pursue the same topics of spirituality that you're interested in, wanting to get to know more of. Someone's very, very spiritual here, and it's a very big turn on for the other person. But yeah, I feel someone is ready to start building a foundation here between the two of you. Of maybe, Aquarius, by the end of the month, you're going to get an offer in commitment. For some of you, it could be an offer in marriage. Like, this is an idea that keeps on coming up. For sure, they have thought about marrying you, or what it would be like to marry you or be with you in the long term. They think you are by far the person that they're going to marry one day. And they're going to commit to that and devote themselves to that until it happens. Maybe even some of you are going to be their date to a wedding, or you're going to be invited to go to a wedding and take them as a date. Something about a wedding over here. So it could just be tapping into potential future energy here. But they see themselves being with you. They're in love with you, and they want to start committing to this because they see that you're worth it for sure. What's crossing this is the Strength card. Leo energy. they wonder if the timing's right. That's what their, their heart is so into this, wanting this, but their mind is fearful of rejection, is fearful that you're not seeing this the way they're seeing this. You're not ready for commitment. Whatever their anxieties or egos trying to tell them or persuade them out of this, they've been holding back because they don't know how strongly you feel about the situation. And even if you have spoken your feelings on this, they still go back and forth if they're fully ready for it, I guess. And I wonder if someone, has been divorced, or someone had to end a long-term commitment last year, I'm hearing, in 2021. So to think of already being ready to move forward, or thinking about moving on to another long-term commitment, maybe, maybe something that someone is feeling uncertain about only because of how things ended with someone else in the past. But they're building up the courage now, Aquarius, to fully just get over their fears and anxieties about what could go wrong, or if you could reject them, or if you were to walk away from this, to just fully go for it. And also too, like, what really stuck out to me with the true love card here is that this love is unconditional. Like, I feel the bond between the two of you, spiritually, romantically, is unbreakable, is so pure, is so strong. And I think, like, despite what you guys have been through within this connection, the patience you've had to have in this connection, or what they may have had to have with you, it's worth to fight for this. And I think they're finally going to put to rest all their fears and anxieties around this situation with you, and go with their heart that feels so strongly. Someone could like to wear gold jewelry, a gold pendant necklace, perhaps. They don't want to come off too strong, Aquarius, I guess, because they know your independence. They know that you like to be free-spirited and to not be too attached to too much. So they don't want to come off as clingy, but they want this so badly with you. Someone could have like a floral tattoo, like a rose tattoo, a hip tattoo specifically. Let's keep going. Crowning this is the Two of Swords. So Libra energy here. So a couple different messages I'm getting from this Two of Swords energy. Yeah, for some of you, this is where their mind's conflicted. Their mental energy is the one that's making them second guess, making them hold back, making them not communicate this. They may have anxiety, or they may be, just kind of going through a lot of stress, or they feed into their stress a little bit too much. We'll talk about that with the Nine of Swords in a second here. But they haven't revealed so much of this to you yet, Aquarius, because again, they're afraid of how it's going to come off. They're afraid of your reaction. They're afraid if it's the right timing right now. For some of you, it's very particular like that. So, I also feel, Aquarius, that you kind of see two sides to them. The side where they do get very passionate, where they do get very romantic. But then in those times where they start to wonder if they're going too deep, or if they are starting to catch too many feelings, then there's times where they go a little bit silent, where they get a little bit shy, where, the time you really think you're going to hear those words that you've been waiting to hear, they don't come out. And they get kind of awkward. Awkward is kind of what I'm getting from this Two of Swords energy, very interestingly. And you're wondering, like, where this awkwardness comes from at times. And I think it's because of their own mind overthinking the situation, overanalyzing the situation. They know there's two possible outcomes to this. And they don't want to be wrong with their analyzing, with their feelings here. So they try to logically map everything out, but it's really working against them. It's really holding them back. And maybe, Aquarius, like, you're not the one that's trying to put everything out there first either. You don't want to be vulnerable with someone who isn't ready to be vulnerable with you. So it's kind of like both of you have this little sidestepping thing you're going about, but it's harder for them to hold it back. How they kind of see it. I kind of want to clarify this Two of Swords energy to get a little bit more specific. Someone could be bilingual, speak 2 languages fluently. I also give it the Two of Swords cards a lot of times. 2, for some of you, if there was someone that left a marriage or even left a long-term commitment last year, again, it's like that one instance or that one memory or that one experience that it still kind of haunts them, is kind of holding them back from pursuing this new energy with you, this new beginning with you. 5 of Swords. Yeah, they have like this inner voice, or maybe this is your role, Aquarius, that tells them they're not good enough, tells them that this isn't going to happen, that love isn't for them. Aquarius energy here. And maybe this even comes from a past relationship where someone was, you know, a bit verbally abusive, and, you know, that kind of has stuck with someone, that pattern of thinking. So yeah, they're kind of sabotaging this in some way, or if it's not sabotaged, it's like really, really the reason why this hasn't been spoken or why this hasn't been pursued is because they hold themselves back. But Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, they don't want you to reject their offer if they were to offer a commitment or were to offer you guys moving in or moving forward in a way that will bring about a serious beginning here with the Ace of Pentacles. Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. They want something serious out of this, but they don't know if they're ready for it, or they don't know if it's the right time. And they don't want to sacrifice themselves. If you were to say, yeah, you know what, I'm not ready for that yet. They don't want to be turned down by you, but they want this. It's like I feel their energy right now of their confliction. But it's coming from a place of insecurity too, Aquarius. Insecure with themselves enough to just go for it and try it. That's what you're seeing from this right now, and what you have been seeing, what you've been sensing from it, from what you've been observing from it. What's rooting this is the 9 of Swords. Gemini energy. So yeah, I think Aquarius, it's starting to make you worry from their lack of action, from their lack of conversation, from how long this has been going on for some of you, that it still hasn't unfolded to commitment or to progression here that you've been kind of waiting for. Now, if this is them, right, like they're stressing out because they feel like the timing's right to speak on this, to say this, but they keep on delaying it. And the further they delay it, the further it's making them, you know, worry about where you're at if they've waited too long. Now, if there is distance here between the two of you, a long distance between the two of you, you live in different states, different countries, maybe even, they worry about that, if a long distance relationship could really work between the two of you. You know, is it something realistic here? And if you guys have not met face to face, you know, you've only seen each other's pictures, FaceTime, whatever, right? But like, if you guys were to meet face to face, would they measure up to your expectations? Would they really be the one that I don't know, like they wonder if you would just reject them if you were to meet and the vibe wasn't as strong, the pull wasn't as strong. But yeah, I don't know. Their anxieties is really the thing that's killing them right now. The stress about it, the worries around it. And for some of you, it really doesn't make sense because it's not like anything has happened to, you know, indicate that there would be any sort of worry around the situation. But I think they are worriers, right? I wanted to clarify this 9 of Swords. 5 of Wands. Princess of Wands. And then the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck, Cancer energy, and then Leo energy very strongly again, with Aries and Sagittarius as well. Strong passions here. Yeah, they know they're not acting out on their passions. They know they're not acting out on their desires. And it maybe even be causing conflict between the two of you. Because Aquarius, you know, a lot of people claim Aquarians are very detached, aloof, but from the Aquarians I know, and having an Aquarius moon myself, you love that passionate energy, that intensity, that energy where, you know, I have to have you, every bit of you in this moment, and to fight for it, to be confident in it, determined in it. And because you're not seeing that from someone, it is causing like this confliction here of wondering if they really do want me. They haven't made the go for it. They haven't made the jump for it yet. But they know they're holding themselves back. But also too, like, they're worried if someone here, you or them, that with this true love energy and this falling in love energy, if someone really is in this for right now, just for a distraction or just for a sexual experience, but that, you know, it's going to flee, or someone's going to flee here. The energy would be fleeting between the two of you. The passion would not be, you know, long term. It would just be very, very short term. Even though if this has been going on for a while, it's still someone's fear in the back of their minds. Maybe because they dealt with that before, people who were only in it for sexual interest and attractions. How you are in this connection, Aquarius, or how they see you in this connection is the World card. Fixed energy, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus energy. So first of all, some of you may have an online business, maybe content creators yourself, maybe have an active social media, or maybe well sought after. You have done a lot for growth, for evolution, and you guys have gone through a spiritual glow up here, which is making you very attractive at this moment, which is making this person realize there's something very, very special about you that stands out with anyone else that they've had a connection with anyone else that they've ever talked to. Others of you, yeah, like you met on a dating app, you met online, maybe for some of you through Facebook you connected. Maybe you, if you do live in different parts of the world, WhatsApp is your only app you can use to connect with one another, to talk to one another. And maybe, you know, again, you guys are living in two different time zones, two different countries, cities, states. That makes this a little bit difficult for the two of you to fully come together. But you are constantly on their mind, Aquarius. We see that with the Nine of Swords. We see that with the World card here. And all they can think about is you. And although their thoughts are conflicted and their ego tries to dissuade them from all that they feel about you, the truth is the truth at the end of the day, and their illusions can't persuade them of how they truly feel and what they really want. You are their world at this moment, Aquarius. They really are starting to prioritize you and how they can be with you and how they can be more near you and how they can experience so much more with you. They want a fulfillment here. They want, if they could have you all to themselves, then all this worry and stress would just go away. And maybe, Aquarius, for some of you, I don't usually pick up on this, but maybe they're waiting for you to make the first move. But is that going to happen? I don't know. I feel you're waiting on them. Interesting. But yeah, Aquarius, I really do feel that with what is unfolding here, the focus is becoming more and more on you as their feelings develop and grow. And there's some sort of goal that they want to reach here with you that is a big time goal. For some of you, commitment. For some of you, marriage. For some of you, moving in together. Hear that thunder? Wow. Yeah, I take that as confirmation from spirit, from the universe. And they're looking to fulfill that with you. And with the World card too, you guys could come from different cultures, different backgrounds, different ethnicities, different religions even. But it intrigues them. They like that you're so different from what they're used to or where they came from. You stand out for sure. above anyone else that they've ever connected with or anyone who has been trying to get their attention. It doesn't compare to you, Aquarius. How you see them, where their energy is at, you know, how they want to pursue this and how they want to pursue this connection is the Eight of Wands. Sagittarius energy. They're ambitious. And even if they haven't been showing it, they've been planning it. Planning how to pursue you, planning on how to get closer to you. Again, with the Eight of Wands, how to move towards you physically if you guys are in different locations. They've been looking up things on Zillow, Redfin, whatever it is, to kind of see what the housing industry is like around where you are, where there's available spaces to, you know, kind of get closer to you, Aquarius. But others of you, yeah, you notice that they text pretty quickly, that you guys have good conversation. They've sent you their nudes. For some of you, I have to keep this pretty PG-13 with you too, but for sure they've sent you some nudes, or they've been posting pictures on social media, hoping it's caught your eye, hoping that you'll look and comment on it or like it or whatever. They are definitely have their eyes and sights on you with that arrow and with that, you know, the bow and arrow. They're definitely looking to strike big with you. And I think the passion that you haven't seen from them is about to bloom and is about to be shown to you and is about to really be expressed, that they truly feel strong ways for you, that they're wanting to pursue, wanting to move towards. But are they going to do it? Or will they hold back? So Aquarius, to see the likely outcome of this situation, what is likely to happen and unfold, what else do you need to know about this person, this connection in general, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. If you'd like to see the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here, and I'm going to pull some oracle cards as well to dive deeper into this connection. Anything else you need to know, regardless of how it ends, about this person, this energy, this connection about it. If this is where you depart, Aquarius, I really hope that this has resonated with you. It's giving you more insight, clarity, healing, and guidance in regards to what's unfolding, what's happening. They're going through it, Aquarius, but they definitely do have feelings. But will they show it? We'll see. If you enjoyed this message, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Aquarius, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Aquarius.